All right, what up, everybody? It's your boy Spank Dog, aka Puffinstein. You already know. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Tick the notification bell so you know when I go live or I upload a video. And we about to get into it. You already know. All right. So yeah, you see the title already, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't even listen. I'll be going through my day. I'll be wondering what I could do as far as a post or a video, commentary. And sometimes, I'll just stick to my cards, my sports, you know, um, um, music, even talking about things that have nothing to do with the police. You know what I'm saying? But I like to be inspired. I do the documentaries. I got the Pied Piper coming. Oh man, I put so much work into the Pied Piper. Normally I would have been able to get it to you already. Yo, what up, Matt Ritchie? How you doing? I just seen it right there. I gotta figure out a way for when a comment comes up for the alert to go off. It's crazy. So, but what's up though? I hope you're doing good. I hope your family's doing good. You know, but but I'll just be, I do the documentaries, and sometimes it takes like inspiration. So I'm watching TV all day. Nothing really sparks. You know what I'm saying? Anything for me to go live about. So just now I turned on the TV because I was working on the Pied Piper, and I was also working on fixing my phone because my phone's been acting up. So when I go to share to other platforms, my phone's acting up for some reason. So I like reset it, and then I took all the storage and put it onto my computer so that it wouldn't be like the storage wouldn't be jam packed. Sure enough, I'm watching TV and the civil rights lawyer comes on. So I subscribe to him. So, but this man is over here going, it has to be shared. So I don't even think he minds me doing a reaction video on his video. Not that it matters because yeah, another blessed day. Yeah, man. Yo, like what you're about to see, Matt Ritchie, is gonna get you upset. You know, so but the guy that I watch, the civil rights lawyer, he's on some, yo, you gotta share it, don't worry about it. So like I want, and then, like I said, you could do a reaction video, but this guy literally don't care. Like he really wants people to know about this particular incident. So I'm gonna bring it up real quick. It's sad, bro. It's sad that, and you could see that she doesn't know what she's doing. The female cop, you could see that she just wants to like initiate a collar, and she don't know like how, I don't know. Maybe the day is slow. They don't got nobody to pull over. They got a quota. She might be nervous. She's young, and she starts messing with this couple for no reason. You know, and I'm like, it's bad. Watch when you see it. You're gonna be like, yo, that could be me with my wife. And she says just because they were in the gas station for too long, that was her. You know how you have to have articulable, reasonable suspicion. For that, just say ARS. What's your ARS? What's your articulable reason of suspicion? So let me get the video up real quick. Oh, I couldn't believe what I saw. And you know what's crazy? I mean that's a lie in a sense, not a lie, but like I misspoke. Because when it comes to this type of stuff, I'm not shocked no more. I'm never surprised. He calls her a Karen police officer and abnormal. And you gotta blow it up, because I don't want to be out there and you see I got my sponge ball. We used to play baseball back in the days. Used to go right around the corner and play baseball. Um, but yeah, this could be me, you, your wife. It's a couple, you know. And like I said, you're not supposed to judge books by their covers. So let's say in your head, for some reason, the people are dressed comfortably. In your head, it's something that a person that's down and out would wear. That's not reasonable suspicion. You know what I'm saying? To stop somebody because you think their attire makes them look like that of a person that will commit a crime. Oh God, you know. All right, so yeah, this is the guy right here. My bad, I should have had it set up, guys. But let me share it real quick. Let me add it to the stage.
Did you have any other weapons? No, I did not. Okay, would you mind pulling up the back of your shirt?
All right, I added it to the stage. Let me bring it back to the beginning.
Building your online business? Go to Wix.com and set up your store on a single integrated platform.
This police officer detained this woman in her.
This is crazy, guys. Crazy.
Hey, here to talk to you. So you're at the gas station for a really long time, and then pulled over, switched drivers. So why are you avoiding us?
Not at all.
This police officer detained this woman and her boyfriend.
That's a lot of speculation. That's a lot of doing math in your head with a whole lot of nothing. How you gonna come up with an answer and you don't even got the problem? Like
Friend, because she said she observed them stay at a gas station for an abnormal amount of time. The boyfriend pulled out his phone and he began to film.
Say that again. We were at the gas station for an abnormal time. I have the right to film this right now.
Yeah, you do. You guys are being detained.
Because we were at the gas station for an abnormal amount of time.
Okay, and I want to say something else. She right now and her partner, the guy, should be saying, yo, you wildin', you bothering them for no reason. But instead, he's backing her up on something that she's doing that's wrong. I could understand if he backed her up on something that's right, but she's wrong and he's going ahead with it, and she's in the mode, police have this mode, and it's a mode where they would rather take your life, send you to jail for life, ruin their career, instead of just say I was wrong. Literally. Instead of just saying, I apologize, I was wrong, they would rather take it all the way to the end of your life, the end of their career, instead of just saying, I shouldn't have did what I was doing. I'm going to stop. You still got time to stop.
We're at the gas station for an abnormal.
You believe that I've broken the law?
Yep.
I'll show you using the body cam footage exactly how and why this officer violated these individuals' Fourth Amendment rights. And the violations were egregious. They kept them there detained for over 90 minutes while they waited for a drug dog to come and search. Then the boyfriend got bogus charges. And they've had other.
How do you get to keep them there for 90 minutes just because? And then watch what the kind of charges they're going to hit them with. Some bull crap because they couldn't get nothing for real.
scandals at this department. When the video went viral locally, people were upset. They wanted this officer fired, but the local sheriff has apparently done nothing. So let me inform you, and I'll also tell you what you can do to help.
I'm not a bloodthirsty person, but I want her fired. I want her fired. You know, I don't want nobody fired hardly on this planet, but I could care less if she gets fired. She's a problem. She shouldn't be a cop.
Which primarily includes spreading this footage far and wide. It needs to go viral for this sort of behavior to stop.
You see, this is what I was telling you about. I don't think he minds people doing reaction videos. He literally said this needs to go viral.
Many of you have discovered that the insurance only offered the victim
He's doing a Morgan and Morgan
It will only
commercial.
take a couple of minutes to start a claim with Morgan and Morgan at 40 Hayes, following a woman into the Driggs, Idaho post, thepeople.com/the civil rights lawyer, found in the description below. This footage is from March 8th.
All right. Anyway, let me plug him too. Let me plug the channel. The civil rights lawyer. Go check out his channel, subscribe, click like, all that. This man helps us stay protected. Big shout out to the civil rights lawyer.
18th of this year, showing Teton County Sheriff's Office in Idaho, not in Wyoming, Corporal Ashley Hayes, following a woman into the Driggs, Idaho post office. This is at around 11:39 a.m.
The man was still in the vehicle.
Look how thirsty he is. Thirsty. That's a thirsty police officer. Somebody give her a Gatorade.
I'm inside.
She whispers to dispatch to call for a drug dog.
He hasn't even encountered her or talked to her to see if she's nervous, and she's calling for the dog ahead of time. He hasn't even encountered this woman to even know if she's nervous. Nothing.
She waits for the woman. The woman walks around the corner, and then
And does she think that the body cam is not picking up on the audio? That's what I'm wondering. Because, like, that's really stupid to think you could whisper to the point where the body cam wouldn't pick up on your audio. I hope she's not that stupid. I hope they're not hiring officers that think they could out whisper the body cam. I hope she was doing it because she didn't want the lady to hear her.
she confronts the woman, and this is what she
Then she's
confronts her
really
with.
stupid.
You were at the gas station for a really long time, and then you pulled over and switched drivers. So why are you avoiding us?
Negative, not yet.
Oh, thirsty. Give her a Gatorade, please.
Hey, here to talk to you. So you're at the gas station for a really long time, and then pulled over, switched drivers. So why are you avoiding us?
Not at all. Actually,
Not
you just
at
went
all?
down the wrong road because I was going to go to the thrift store.
The thrift store over by Citizen 33.
Unbelievable.
It's not even close.
Well, I'm not from here, so like,
Excuse me.
it wasn't a big deal. Like, it wasn't.
You are though. You've been around here before.
It was. I just turned too soon.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So the thrift store is like half a block away from where you turned down, and then you guys switch drivers. Why'd you switch drivers? Do you have warrants?
No,
Who is he?
my boyfriend
Okay.
Ben.
Ben what?
Crazy.
Crazy? Okay.
Corporal Hayes wants to search their car. They walk outside where her boyfriend is sitting in the car.
Is there anything in the car that you guys are hiding?
No.
Do you mind if I check?
She is the epitome of a person who should not be a cop. She's gonna get a police officer hurt. She almost got this couple hurt because it gets to the point, because I seen up to a little bit further than this. It gets to the point where, in order to back up his partner, the girl who's starting all this, but her partner is a male and he's an idiot. He walks up behind the guy and it's ready to get confrontational. So she's as bad as they come.
You can do whatever you need to do.
Okay. 2722, have them step out. Teton 22.
I hope they fire her. Well, I hope they do
Okay.
fire her. And I don't wish
Sounds
that
good. You
on
can't go back into that car though. The post office. And Teton 22. You get a K9 around.
Now, Perkins says that she's calling her lawyer, and Corporal Hayes asks her to turn over her cell phone. Perkins' boyfriend, Benjamin Qureshi, is then asked to step outside of the parked vehicle.
Hey guys, so while you're here, I'm gonna have you put your phones right here. You step out of the vehicle, please.
I'm not giving you permission to touch my phone, actually.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna put your phone down here though, and he needs to get out.
I'm calling my lawyer.
I'm not gonna put my phone down.
I'm not doing
Call my
anything.
lawyers.
Actually,
You guys can put the phone down
No,
for right now.
I'm calling my lawyer
Call
right
my
now.
lawyer. Thank you. Because
Okay, that's
I
fine.
have that right.
You don't.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do.
3322, can you come to my location?
What do we do? Why?
I don't know you guys.
Why are you asking?
I don't know you guys are calling your lawyer. I'm asking you guys nicely to put the phone down.
Why are you?
If not, then I'm gonna have to detain you.
she's using the fact that they stopped for a decent amount of time. They switched drivers, and that's it. That's her excuse to treat them like they're
So what is
they're
ClickUp?
dirt.
ClickUp is an all-in-one productivity software
So if
where you can
take
manage
90 minutes
everything and
live my
anything
life
related to your work, your documents, your
they take
chats, your whiteboards,
years.
your
They take years.
Hayes
from
tells the
people.
couple that they are detained because they were at the gas station for an abnormal amount of time.
Well, you guys are detained
What are you approaching us for?
because you guys were at the gas station for an abnormal amount of time. Then you guys saw me, and then you pulled off over into the Citizen 33 parking lot, and then you guys switched drivers. Okay, I've asked you guys nicely to put the phones down.
One moment.
That's
We have a right.
That's
We
a
have a right.
Speak to my lawyer.
right.
Our lawyers,
You guys
right?
do.
Well, you know, when I go out with my wife, I feel like I'm safe. I feel like a cop wouldn't even bother with me while I'm with Lee. You know what I'm saying? And I'm Puerto Rican, and I have a certain swag to me where this man don't let it hang out like that. Like, he's a little more straight and narrow. Not, I wouldn't call him A square. I'm saying he probably a little more looks like a systematic kind of person, and they still ran up on them. So that means that me and my wife, if I'm bopping down the block and I'm walking a little, like I'm from the streets, that's enough for them to jump on me right there. These people didn't do nothing but hang out for a second, switch. He could have been like, yo, I don't want to drive no more. Okay, I'll drive. Simple as that. That is not something that you're supposed to be able to form what is it, reasonable articulable suspicion, whatever, suspicion. I hate that word, articulable.
Not at right this moment.
An abnormal time. We were.
You guys, I don't know who you guys are talking to.
Calling my lawyer.
Say that again. We were at.
People to defend them, you stupid. Anyway, my bad. I take it back. YouTube's gonna not let me monetize my video if I get mad at the police officer.
The gas station for an abnormal time?
At
I have the
normal
right to
amount
film
of
this
time.
right now.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, thank you very much.
That being said, you guys are being detained. So
We're
for
at
my
the gas
safety,
station for
What
an
are you,
abnormal amount of
19
time.
years
because
old?
you guys were at the gas station for an abnormal amount of
I used
time,
to
you
work
guys saw
there,
me,
you know that, right?
and then you
I
guys
know
pulled over.
people there. And
Off of,
Not that age matters like that. There's good 19-year-olds out there. But I'm just saying, when you're young, sometimes you think you know so much and you got a lot more to learn, you know. I don't wish her world to be wrecked. But like, what are you doing? You doing the type of stuff that could wreck these people's worlds. And then when you get fired, when you do something that could get you in jail, you're gonna be crying. You're gonna be crying. She, as much protection as she has, and what's that thing called? Immunity, qualified immunity. You know, she could still get hemmed up and be in a jail cell. It's not easy. It's harder for them to do it to her, but it can happen to her. And I bet you money she cries. You know, she cries for 10, 20 of the 30 years they give her. Because I watch documentaries left and right, and I've seen a girl just like her be on the police force. Next thing you know, she's in jail. And she regrets treating the people like crap. You know, if that was even part of the reason she's there, you know. But it's always just like Wu-Tang and Rakim, you know, Rakim. After the laughter, then comes the tears.
onto the side of this case. So you guys asked me a question. Do you want me to answer this question, or do you go to argue?
Yeah,
Because we can do both.
No right to pull us over for that. I'm sorry. Did you come, or did you even come and approach us for?
I have the right to approach
You're telling me I'm
anybody.
detained. Why?
You are being
Why am I
detained
being
for reasonable
detained? I've broken the
suspicion.
law.
Yep, we are calling for K9 unit. That's where we're
broken
at.
the law. That's what
I believe that you guys are breaking
you
the law.
believe that I've broken the law?
Yep.
Okay, so that's why you're calling a K9 unit and I'm being detained.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah, I have reasonable suspicion that there is criminal activity afoot.
Reasonable
What are you
suspicion.
talking
What is that
about?
reasonable suspicion exactly?
I already told you guys.
That we were at the gas station for
You
an
were
hour.
at the gas station for a
Pulled
normal amount of time.
Okay.
You guys saw me. You guys pulled over,
Actually,
switched
you
drivers.
pulled out before we pulled over.
No.
Yeah, you did, actually, because I saw you in the back of your rear view mirror.
Okay, we can argue about that in court. That being said.
I know the facts.
Okay. Ma'am, I cannot have you on the phone right now.
I'm calling my
You don't
lawyer.
have
You know, this is all about being thirsty to get a collar. This is all about being thirsty to hope that they do crystal meth or something, or anything that's good enough to get her a B misdemeanor, you know, a C misdemeanor. But she really jumped for joy for a felony charge. And let me tell you something, there's so many good people out there that could catch a F for just like the craziest stuff. Some people need to get into a rehab and they're in denial and they should be in a rehab. But what she's doing doesn't equate to a person ended up getting help. She's trying to wreck them. You know, she's hoping that, and she doesn't even have. You listen. You gotta have an entryway, a legitimate entryway. Like they gotta mess up for you to be able to say, "All right, now I can search them." You're creating something that don't even exist. You have no good reason to search them. You shouldn't be in their pockets. You shouldn't be in their car. You just fabricated something so you could do them greasy and F their lives. You don't care about their lives. Like Nem says, F your life. You know, that's what you're saying to them. F their lives.
If you want to talk to your lawyer.
Yeah, we have the right to speak to our lawyer right now.
And my lawyer represents me, so.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
We have the right to speak.
That being said, though, I don't know who you are calling.
I'm calling Sean Bartlett.
I'm calling Barton Burks' office is actually right over there.
3322, can you expedite, please?
Ridiculous.
Okay.
So we will cooperate. We're not trying to.
that.
I'm not saying-
I'm gonna pat you down for weapons. Make sure I'm not gonna, because I have the right to do that.
No, you don't actually, sir.
Yes.
You don't have the right to touch me.
Can you get over here, please?
You have the right to touch me.
If you're gonna be detained, then I have.
Why am I being detained, sir? What law have I
She already
broken?
told you.
Did I pulled out of the gas station?
Okay, this is what I told you. Now, if not even if she's searching them and making something happen behind nothing. There is no good reason, articulable suspicion, whatever you want to call it. There's no good reason to be searching these people, you know. And she's making it happen with no, with you know, she's not respecting the Constitution, the Fourth Amendment, First Amendment, whatever, you know, whatever. And look at where he's at right now. He's on him. He's on him. All it takes is a quick second for them to start fighting, and him to say that, you know, he was fearing for his life. Next thing you know, the man is gone. And this is because she wanted to get inside their car, whether they even deserve to be looked at or not. Yeah, she put this, she's the catalyst.
And then I pulled over. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pat you down for weapons, okay? I have no weapon. Well, have a knife. Okay. Okay. Can you keep your hands up? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna set that on your car. Okay?
I will hand it to you.
I don't want you to hand it to me.
Well, then you're not going to touch it. So
I have a knife in my pocket.
Okay. So
think about it. Please, I know the law.
I want a canine. Doesn't
Now,
matter what
ugly
color.
is
I
to
want
get.
one
I
here.
can pull that out. Fine. And just put it on the car.
That's the last time you touched it.
Look
Do
at
you have
that.
any other weapons?
No, I do not.
Okay.
And-
Would you mind pulling up the back of your shirt for me? Just show the back of your waistband. Okay. Appreciate it. So,
Okay.
so
Not trying to be a bitch or anything like that. Honest to God, it's just because I don't want you calling anybody here to like come shoot me or anything like that.
I'm
That
calling
makes
my
sense.
lawyer. I'm not.
Okay.
You do
Did
not.
you hear her?
You cannot do this. I'm checking
You
the
guys don't
mail.
have to talk to
Do you believe the speculation and the fear that's coming out of her right now? She should not be a cop. How do you speculate she's calling somebody to come there to do that to you? If you're that fearful, you should not be a cop. It's a coward, you know. And not that you know, female or male. If you take the job as a cop, that's a courageous job. So whether you're a female or a male, if you're not courageous, you should not be a cop. If you're not truly brave, you should not be a cop. And for all the brave cops out there and the brave firefighters, and you know, because firefighters are different. They don't arrest nobody, you know, but still there are great firefighters and great cops out there. And this lady is giving people bad names. And I'm smart enough to know that just because she did this, that don't mean that there's not good cops. But there's other people that look at her when she does this, the whole force gets labeled. Don't be mad at the person, be mad at her.
to me right now. You guys can't get back into your car right now. You guys are being detained. Okay. I'm just saying I don't want
I'm being
calling
detained?
anybody
For what?
to come here.
What have I done
okay?
wrong?
Does that
I
make
haven't
sense?
broken the law.
Doesn't matter.
I haven't broken the law.
First of all, this is harassment. I don't think you guys really understand your laws and our rights. And right now, you're violating our rights.
Okay.
Because you came over and approached us, and now you're telling us we're being detained for nothing.
Go ahead, let's God bless you, Mom. God bless all of them. I know these commercials are hard to watch. I have a disabled child, y'all.
If you're happy and you know it smell big and bright.
It's a
He
part
asked
of
if
my
they had
life.
broken the law. Yep, Hayes.
You know, I know people want to skip those commercials sometimes because it breaks their heart. I'm not mad at them, but that's something I deal with every day of my life. Let's hear from the attorney, man. This guy, man. You see, while you got people like that female police officer, you got my man, you got my people like my man right here, the civil rights lawyer. You know, you got to give him a big salute for protecting us. Let's hear what he got to say.
He's replied explaining that she was calling for a canine unit and has a reasonable suspicion that criminal activity is afoot.
I already told told you.
Well,
I already told you I have reasonable suspicion to detain you.
Reasonable suspicion to detain me for what violation of what law have you
Because you guys
reasonable
are
suspicion?
avoiding me.
We're not avoiding you because we pulled over.
Yes.
That has nothing to do with you.
And then switched.
We pulled over.
And then switched drivers.
Okay.
And then came back on the road when you guys didn't think I was following you anymore.
And is that against the law?
No, but it is super atypical.
That's harassing. That's profiling also.
That's profiling and stalking. Hello? Hey, Sean, I'm here with the police, and she is trying to detain me as for whatever suspicions she might have because I was at the gas station for too long. And so, can you please talk to the cops?
Because you're already watching.
I'm here right now.
Too long. That makes sense.
I mean, here she's on the phone right now. Like, please.
I'm not understanding.
She's trying to arrest me, and I was seriously going to check by
Not
mail.
under arrest right now.
So they're bringing. Sean, they're saying we're being detained.
10 minutes into the interaction, a sergeant orders Qureshi and Perkins to sit on the curb or else they would be under arrest. When Qureshi fails to sit, he's then handcuffed and arrested for misdemeanor obstruction of an officer. Those charges are still pending.
And they're going to bring the drug dog to our vehicle.
Sergeant Allison, both of you sit on the curb right now.
I'm sorry?
Sit on the
We don't have a right to say.
I can we're detaining you. Sit on the curb.
You can't detain us. This is our lawyer. You talk about it.
All right, sit on the curb or you're under arrest for resisting.
I have done nothing.
Sit on the curb.
What have I done?
Sir, sit on the curb.
Can you tell me what law I broke?
Sir, sit on the curb.
Will this be over?
This is exactly what I'm talking about. She fabricated this. She made this out of thin air. You know how many people do U-turns, stop at a place, rest for a second, maybe tell their significant other to take over the wheel? And she says that's reasonable suspicion to jump on them like this. Now he's in a confrontation with a man with a gun, and he don't got a gun on him. You know, and I don't see how anything's fair about that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just play it.
I'm not gonna
sit on the curb.
What have we done wrong?
We're calling for a canine.
I don't care about the canine. That's fine.
Sir, I'm ordering you to sit on the curb.
Ordering me?
Yes.
Can you please
Also, we're not.
How degrading is that? Sit on the floor. How would you like it if I made you sit on the floor and you can't say nothing? Sit on the floor. You know.
In the military. I was in the military, but thank you very much.
Okay.
And he fought for our country. This is how we treat our veterans.
Oh, God.
Don't let her walk away.
You're unbelievable. This is unbelievable. You guys are you know that? You know that? You guys are violating people. I don't care. Go ahead. Go ahead. Nothing's changing. Do whatever you want. Call Bart now, please. Call Bart, please. You're arresting me for what? Nothing. No. I've done nothing wrong. So I asked him questions.
Guys, it's your duty too to react, to share. You know, this could easily be you. You know, it doesn't matter anymore. You know, they'll treat anybody like, you know, it's a power trip. You know, sometimes I watch them catch a prosecutor or a judge, and I'll think that they're doing good, and I don't even know if that's the case. They still might be drunk off of power. To them, it might feel nothing feels better than arresting a judge or a prosecutor because they get to belittle someone who's higher up than them. But look, I'm not gonna play the whole video. You already see pretty much what's going on. He already said that he ends up getting bogus charges, you know, and definitely check out the civil rights lawyer. All right, so I want to show you guys something else real quick. All right, let me see something. First of all, let me go back to my page real quick. Yo, what's up, Chola? How you doing? All right, you just rolled up like 3 minutes ago. That's what's up. What I was gonna say. Oh, I got a good one for you guys. Watch this one. I hope everything's good with you and yours, Chola. I got something for you guys. I got something for you guys. Yes, I got something for you guys. Do 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 do. Yo, Chola, if you want, you can send me your address so I can send you a package to your crib if you want. Hit me with your address in the messenger, and I'm gonna send you a package of collectibles for your household. If you got a grandchild, if you got a child, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Even if you want to keep them for yourself, give them to your husband, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the winners of the Kevin Durant. You get a special package just for being there from the beginning, and the winner of the Kevin Durant is gonna be randomized. So you might be able to win both. I mean, not win. I might give you the package and you might win the Kevin Durant. You got a 1 in 500 chance. So but hold on, let me get to yeah, this is great, guys. All right, we're gonna be watching a reaction. So it's a reaction to a reaction. I don't care. We do reactions to reactions. That's right. That's how we give it up. But yeah, Chola, you already know. Me and my lady are gonna go through the subscriber list later, and we're gonna pick at random two people for the two Kevin Durants, just so everybody knows. This is fantastic. I couldn't believe it. I've never really been into politics. As I got older, I just started watching how phony some of these politicians were, and next thing you know, I'm paying attention. He said, "Yo." You heard Obama? He said, "Yo, I never heard of ex-president. Never." This guy's channel is Midas Touch. He looks a little bit like Toby Maguire to me, and Jeremy Renner. But still, God bless him. He's keeping it real. And I'll let you hear what he has to say about what Obama had to say. Yo, he looks like Donald Trump's kryptonite. Oh, and let me tell you something. While he talks about Donald Trump, it looks like if he like he doesn't even worry about him. Like if he got him in the palm of his hand, like it's almost like you ever see in the movie when the bullies catch the weak kid in the bathroom and they're about to punk him and out comes the real tough kid, and he sticks up for the weak kid. Well, that's how Obama looks. He looks like he's the guy that went that Trump is a bully until Obama rolls up, and sticks up for the little guy. Listen, man, I'm gonna let Obama go in. Yeah, I mean, he pretty much said it all. I never even thought about that. I remember when Obama dropped, yo, Obama dropped like $70 trillion into the economy on some stimulus stuff, and was like, go out there and spend the money, and it worked. And like I said, I follow politics, not like that. So don't ever quote me on anything. Go check, go double check. Hold on, let me check Chola's comments because I know I seen she dropped a couple saying we're good. Thank you. That's cool. I will thank you. Up. Can't see the video spank. Oh man, I'm bugging. All right. I'm glad you caught that. Thank you. I'm glad I'm bugging out. I forgot that you gotta add it to the thing. Give me 1 second. I'm glad you caught that for me, Chola. I started talking too quickly. Let's remedy this.
Selling you gold sneakers and $100,000 watch.
All right, we Gucci now. Chola, you the best.
And most
Yo,
recently,
you know what's crazy too?
constant attempts to.
I went to the other page just to check your comments. I said, let me go to see in the other, because when I share it, when I share the page, I don't see the comments sometimes. So I said, let me see if Chola said anything. And I look, I says, yep, can't see the video spank. Yo, Chola, you the best, man, for real. That's crazy. You saved the day.
To sell you stuff. Who does that? Selling you gold sneakers and $100,000 watch and most recently a Trump Bible. He wants you to buy the Word of God, Donald Trump edition. Got his name right there next to Matthew and Luke. I mean, you could not make this stuff up. If you saw it on Saturday Night Live, you'd say, well, no, that's going too far. No, he's doing that. Who has not stopped whining.
I would have let you watch the guy, but since I didn't have it playing, we're going to have to skip the guy. But go check out the Midas Touch channel.
Donald Trump is a 78-year-old billionaire who has not stopped whining about his problems since he rode down his golden escalator 9 years ago. You've got the tweets in all caps, the ranting and the raving about crazy conspiracy theory. You got the 2-hour speeches, word salad. Just, it's like Fidel Castro. Just on and on.
Obama talks about how Donald Trump,
when he first came in being pretty good, And the reason some people think, wow, I don't know, I remember that economy when he first came in being pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty good because it was my economy.
We dropped 78 billion in our pocket.
We had 75 straight months of job growth that I handed over to him. It wasn't something he did. I had spent 8 years cleaning up the mess that the Republicans had left me the last time.
Now, I'm going to tell y'all guys something. Don't think that I sleep on Obama. You know, I know politicians do things that, you know, a lot of people don't, you know, really, I don't know nothing. This is all alleged. You know what I'm saying? But I believe that they got to do stuff that they have, if they have a conscience, you know, that they have a tough time sleeping at night. Put it like that. And I'm not certain, because this is something you got to research. And I didn't research if every president has to do something wicked. You get what I'm saying? But don't think that I'm like, yeah, Obama, you know what I mean? Like, nah, it's not like that. I do get a good vibe from Obama, though, as far as politicians go. That's about as far as I could go with it.
So just in case everybody has a hazy memory, he didn't do nothing.
Chola, you saved the date. Thanks.
Except those big tax cuts.
Obama then talks about how if Donald Trump's willing,
Toby Maguire and Jeremy Renner, if they if they were brothers,
to have his own vice president killed by a mob during an insurrection, why do you think he's going to care about you? Play the clip.
If Donald Trump does not care that a mob might attack his own vice president, do you think he cares about you?
Of course not.
Pennsylvania, we do not need 4 more years of that.
How do people not hold the insurrection against Donald Trump more than they do? It's like, yo, oh man, if anybody that's hip hop influence, anybody that's rides for the poor, what they call a bleeding heart. Of course, the insurrection, do you know how they would have never let him live it down, or her? But him, they stormed the Capitol, 2 people end up dead. A police officer was one of them, and there's nothing. So what?
We don't need 4 more years of arrogance and bumbling and bluster and division. America's ready to turn the page. We are ready for a better story, one that helps us work together instead of turning against each other. Pennsylvania, we're ready for a President Kamala Harris.
Obama asks a very simple question here. Well, Trump, why didn't you solve any of these issues when you were actually in office? Play the clip.
But when I hear Donald Trump talking,
yeah, 1 term is long enough. Nobody don't want to hear, well, I didn't get 2 terms. 4 years, if you don't get it done, they don't want to hear it. That's the same thing as when you're a rookie and you're in basketball, you in the NBA, and 4 years goes by and you didn't live up to the hype of being the #1 draft pick. Guess what? You're not going to make the big salary. You're going to be riding the bench.
I got one question. As I recall, Donald Trump was president for 4 years. And if rounding up and deporting millions of desperate people and building the beautiful wall, and didn't matter whether some of those folks you rounded up were women and children. If that's the answer to everything, well, why didn't you solve the problem? Why were the number of immigrants basically the same when you left office as when you took office? I'll tell you why. Because he didn't have a real plan. He had talking points. He had concepts of a plan. And the plan was mean and ugly. And it was designed to enhance his politics and make people angry, not to solve the problem. You know what would actually help bring order to the border and fix our immigration system? The bipartisan deal that Kamala Harris supported, even though it's written by one of the most conservative Republicans in Congress, the same bill that Donald Trump tanked on purpose.
Yo, listen, man, he goes into abortion. He goes into, more stuff about how he's just not a good person. And I don't got it memorized like that, but pretty much, I never thought that one of the topics would have been me showing you guys some political stuff like that. Never. I thought it would be hip hop videos, sports, um, um, what else? Producing, video editing, technology, gaming, stuff like that. But yeah, it got to the point where I care about people so much that when I watch people on TV, or I get wind of somebody being that foul a person, it's a no-go. I deal with people in real life for a long time, and I always had to weed out, the dude with the good hearts, that it would be okay for them to be around me, and the dudes that would stab you in the back and set you up. You know what I'm saying? If a dude will set you up, he ain't your friend. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's crazy. You saved the day. Yo, what, Matt came in here? All right, Matt. Yeah, Matt was in here from the beginning. Yo, man. Yeah. Yo, listen, society matters to me. My pops, I told people my pops had a community center, and he was the director of a drug rehabilitation center. So, it's kind of in my lane anyway, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. I told people, I like sports and I like hip hop and I like those type of things better, but every now and then I gotta come with stuff that matters, stuff that's more than just taking your mind off of the problem. You can see it's blurry a little bit. It's all good though. Let me see something. Okay, give me 1 second. There was something else I wanted to show you guys. Yo, you saved the day, Chola. Thank you very much, man. I hate when I be talking to people and the video ain't playing, and I'm like, oh, you gotta add it to the stage when you use StreamYard. So, if you don't remember to add it to the stage, you'll be talking and nothing will be playing. So, but let me go to my history one more time. I think there was one more that I wanted to show you guys. you know, Man, God bless all you guys, man. I'm gonna send out packages. If you guys see the video and you want to connect with me and send me your no, matter of fact, let me shout out the two winners first. That makes way more sense. All right, so let me go to my history real quick. Yeah, I'll announce the two winners first. That's for sure. Let me see something. Okay, there it goes. Doo, doo, doo. Like videos, report first, watch later. Let me see something. Yeah. Sometimes this isn't as. There it goes. Browse videos. I think I got it now. No, it's acting up. Yeah, give me 1 second. Cause I still got it in the playlist right here, view full playlist. Some of this stuff is stuff I haven't even watched yet though. All right, let me see, guys. Let me see what we got here. All right, let's watch this together real quick, and then I'm gonna jump off. This is good. This should be good. I'm gonna add it to the stage right now. Give me 1 second. All right. Let me shout out the channel too, real quick. Let me shout out the channel. Okay, this is Robert Reich. You'll see his name when I play it. It's Robert, and then his last name is spelled Reich. Robert Reich. Yeah, that's where the video is going to be coming from. If you want to check out his channel, big shout out to him. Let me add this to the stage now. Do, 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 do. All right. All right, people. Let's enjoy. Let's enjoy this together. Let me add it to the stage. This way, Chola don't gotta remind me. She don't gotta save my life again. Add it to the stage. There we go. Let me see if anybody wrote anything. Different topics was the last thing. All right, let's go. 10 worst things about the Trump presidency. All right.
Donald Trump left office with the lowest approval rating of any president ever. But some people now seem to be suffering from amnesia. Let me jog your memory. Here are the 10 worst things about the Trump presidency, in no particular order. Number 1, Trump fueled division and sparked a record uptick in hate crimes. Number 2, murder went way up under Trump. He presided over the largest ever single-year increase in homicides in 2020. Now, a number of factors might have contributed to that, but a big one is number 3. Gun sales broke records under Trump, who has bragged about how he did nothing.
We did nothing
to restrict guns as president, in spite of, number 4, under Trump, America suffered more than 1,700 mass shootings. Number 5, Trump said there were very fine people among the neo-Nazis in Charlottesville.
Jews will not replace us.
I'm halfway to 10. If you think I'm missing something big, well, just leave it in the comments. Number 6, Trump allied himself with the Proud Boys.
Yo, he got me with my jaw dropped. I didn't know the I thought Obama cooked them. This guy. Yo, and I swear that's on everything. You know, I don't really know a ton about politics to the point where, you know, I would really say I know who's better for this country. You know, I just got a gut instinct that Trump is no good, and that's just what I believe. And I'm also for democracy, you know, as a concept, you know, as a system. So you know, and like I said, you know, I'm on some Cheech and Chong type stuff. I'm laid back. So, you know, but I didn't think the guy was gonna get at him like this.
Was a violent hate group who helped orchestrate the January 6th Capitol attack.
Hold on, let me see if anything got written real quick. Trump crazy. Always here to help. Yeah, you saved my life. Word. Yeah, yo, this is crazy.
Proud Boys, stand back and stand by.
Number 7, Trump's not wrong when he says,
I got rid of Roe v. Wade.
It's entirely because of Trump's judicial appointments that 1 in 3 American women of childbearing age now lives in states with abortion bans. Number 8, one of Trump's Supreme Court justices was Brett Kavanaugh, a a man accused of sexual assault by multiple women. Number 9, Trump's White House interfered in the FBI.
I have my own opinions about him also, though. You know, don't think I don't know nothing about politics. I do know quite a few things. I do watch the news. You know, I'm just saying I'm not into it. You catch me playing Destiny or putting my collection of cards together or out there playing hoops before you'd watch me watching C-SPAN or CNN or MSNBC. But that don't mean that I don't know that he was saying disgusting stuff about women, you know, and he was talking about, you know, grabbing them in the privates, you know what I'm saying? So that's disgusting to me, you know what I'm saying? So he's a bozo in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? That's part of it. So, but anyway, let's let's hear what my man, let me say his name.
FBI's investigation of Brett
Hold on,
Kavanaugh's.
the guy's channel. Let me shout it out real quick. Robert Reich. All right, let's get it, Robert. You know what's funny? My name's Robert too.
In the FBI's investigation of Brett Kavanaugh's alleged sexual assaults. And now, number 10. Trump has been convicted of committing 34 felonies while in office. The criminally false business filings he got convicted for in New York, all of them were committed while he was president. I'm sorry. Did I say the 10 worst things about the Trump presidency? No, I meant 15. Number 11. Trump's failed pandemic response.
And then 15
is estimated to have led to hundreds of thousands of needless deaths. By the time Trump left office, roughly 3,000 Americans were dying of COVID every day. That's a 9/11 scale mass casualty event.
Yo, Chola, he raised it to 15. Matt Ritchie, man. Yo, the pandemic was the worst, man. And I remember that too. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not even into politics. And I remember when he said that the virus wasn't nothing big. I think it was something big. You know, he's a clown. That's, you know, I don't mess with no clowns. You know what it is, man. I try not to really get like that on this. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know, and yeah, like I try to keep it respectful, positive, but like this man, that's how I know that there's something a little slimy about him, in my opinion. Because I don't know, I get that bad gut instinct about Donald Trump.
Every single day. How did Trump screw up so badly? Number 12. Trump's White House discarded the pandemic response playbook that had been assembled by the Obama administration. Number 13. Trump disbanded the National Security Council's pandemic response team. Number 14, Trump repeatedly lied about the danger of COVID, saying it was no worse than the flu, or it would go away on its own.
Because of all we've done, the risk.
That's the exact speech I was talking about that I remember seeing, and I never seen this. I didn't know after I said that to you guys that he was going to bring it up. That's crazy. This is exactly what I was talking about. Then I remember him saying in a particular speech that the pandemic was nothing that serious. And when that speech came on, I got flashbacks. That might be the same exact speech.
Council's pandemic response team. Number 14, Trump repeatedly lied about the danger of COVID, saying it was no worse than the flu, or it would go away on its own.
Because of all we've done, the risk to the American people remains very low. A lot of people think that goes away in April with the heat. It's going to disappear. One day, it's like a miracle. It will disappear.
But behind closed doors, Trump admitted he knew COVID was deadly.
This is deadly stuff.
Number 15, Trump promoted fake COVID cures like hydroxychloroquine and even injecting people with disinfectants.
Injection inside or almost a cleaning.
After Trump's disinfectant remarks, poison control centers received a spike in emergency calls. That's 15 things. Should I keep going? Okay, I'll keep going. The 20 worst things about the Trump presidency.
Yo, Robert, you the man. That's hilarious. Yo, how Was he serious about what he just said? Let's rewind that real quick. This is craziness. If this is true, and I'm pretty sure it is.
April with the heat. It's going to disappear. One day it's like a miracle. It will disappear.
But behind closed doors, Trump admitted he knew COVID was deadly.
This is deadly stuff.
Number 15, Trump promoted fake COVID cures like hydroxychloroquine and even injecting people with disinfectants.
Injection inside or almost a cleaning.
What did he do? Tell them to inject themselves with ammonia? A little Mr. Ling?
After Trump's disinfectant remarks, poison control centers received a spike in emergency calls. That's 15 things. Should I keep going?
Yes, you should.
Okay, I'll keep going.
Okay.
The 20 worst things about the Trump Number 16, Trump presided over a net loss of 2.9 million American jobs, the worst recorded jobs numbers of any president in U.S. history.
Hear the music?
Number 17, Trump profited off the presidency, making an estimated $160 million from foreign countries while he was president. Number 18, Trump also billed the Secret Service over $1 million for the privilege of staying at his golf clubs and other Trump properties.
Yo, he wants to build another Air Force One, so he wants a second jet. He's prepared to spend like $3 billion on a new jet for the White House or whatever. What do they need 2 Air Force Ones for? All right, so yo, you know, when I looked at the timing, right, it's only 4 minutes into the video. The video is 18 minutes. He's gonna do it again. He's gonna go, you want 25? I'm guessing because there's a lot of time left.
Properties while they protected them. That's your money. Number 19, Trump caused the longest government shutdown.
Yes, he is too much, Chola.
In U.S. history when he didn't get funding for his border wall, which he said Mexico was going to pay for.
I'm not going to pay for that wall.
Number 20, under Trump, the national debt increased by about 40%, more than in any other 4-year presidential term, largely because of his tax cuts for the rich and big corporations. You didn't really think
that is ass backwards. He literally is giving the rich people more money, and when that happens, definitely the poverty stricken, the lower middle class, the middle class, and even the upper middle class suffer. And he cuts taxes for people that are billionaires, people that have 100 million, 50 million, you know. Those are the people that should be helping with people that are all messed up, places that are all messed up, the people that can afford to help. Instead, whenever, oh man, just forget about it. Capitalism, see, that's another thing too. When I tell you guys that I don't know about politics, that's not a true statement. I actually know about the systemic effects quite a few systems have: communism, capitalism, etc. So, but I'm not gonna act like I'm a genius, but the thing with capitalism is it's a never-ending growth of piggy bank. So if you're we're in a capitalist society. Let's say I discover a business, and you know, I push that business to the point where it's flourishing, but flourishing to a degree nobody could have anticipated. Now I got $500 billion. What do I need $500 billion for when there's a little kid with no meal? You understand what I'm telling you? No man should have $500 billion in his pocket if there's a little kid out there without a meal. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when it comes to rich people crying about taxes, smallest violin.
I was stopping at 20, did you? We're going to 25.
I told you.
Number 21, Trump separated more than 5,000 children from their parents at the border with no plan to ever reunite them. putting babies in cages. Number 22, the Muslim ban. Yes, Trump really did try to ban Muslims from entering the country. Number 23, Trump sparked international outrage by moving the American embassy in Israel to Jerusalem while closing the U.S. Palestine office. Number 24, Trump tasked his son-in-law, Jared Kushner, with drafting a potential Middle East peace plan with zero Palestinian input. Number 25, and finally, Trump recognized Israel's occupation of the Golan Heights, which is considered illegal under.
Yo, guys, you guys are gonna have to watch the rest of this when you get a chance. Check it out. The homie's channel's name is Robert Reich. It's 10 worst things about the Trump presidency. You know, because he said 10, he's already at 25, and look at how much red is gone in the video. He's gonna do like the top 50 things that Trump did that was that only a nincompoop would do. Yes, I said nincompoop. That Trump is a nincompoop, a nintrumpoop. Yo, the guy, he was really gonna go up to 50 with that. You know, I thought he was only gonna do 15 or 20. He was on 25, and only 1/3 of the video had left. You know what I'm saying? I've been on here in an hour and 10 minutes, and I'm gonna stay on too much longer. Yo, that was a good one. Yo, Trump, wow. Man, I didn't think that he was gonna point out. I really thought, because I seen it was 18 minutes long, and it said top 10 things that Trump did. I thought he was gonna stay talking about one issue for like 3 minutes, another issue, and it would have added up. By the time we were only 7 minutes in, he had named 25 things that Trump had did. Listen, man, I just want what's best for people as a whole. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care if we agree on everything. If we, you know what I'm saying? People aren't meant to be carbon copies, clones. You know what I'm saying? So if me and another man don't agree, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do this to sway anybody's vote. I did this because this is just what it was. I was watching TV. Some stuff came on that I was like, yo, I want to share it with people, and I did what I did. You know, to be honest with you, I care about who you vote for because I think Camilla's the better choice. But as far as you being free to vote, you're free to vote for whoever you want to vote for, you know? And I have no interest in swaying anybody's vote like that, but I'm not gonna not talk my truth, you know what I'm saying? People get too hung up over religion and politics. And as much as I want to preach righteousness from my channel, I don't want to get caught up in arguments over politics and religion. That's not what this is here for. If it ain't positive, it ain't for the channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all go, man. Thanks for the save, Chola. You already know what it is. Yeah, that's crazy. If you wouldn't have did that, I wouldn't have even have known. I probably would have went back to the other page and not even have noticed. Yo, guys, I'll see y'all later, man. Much love. You already know how we do.